This is Josiah Plays Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning. I am here in Melson-Shear, the fortress under siege, here in the land of Cluricon, playing my character, Cato Bloodrose the Paragon. 3.3 million gold, 715 health. Prismere armor, fiery greatsword, fiery chakrams, fire magic. We're here to lift a siege. But we're kind of looking around the fortress a little bit at the moment, trying to determine what is what. We've already been over this way. I'm just gonna talk to all the people.
Warsworn here means you're picked.
In the early war, Tyne Delfric himself led us in battle.
There's a
When the foe
tavern
fell
here,
back, he handed the post to Oathblade Curra.
which is all locked up.
The great general is back, just like she promised. Another 10 years, and I might have started to doubt.
Right, we'll get back to you, pal. I've already been that way to the little garden. So what do we have here? Everything's locked at this place. I guess it's all locked up until after
The
the
great
siege.
general is back, just like she promised. Another 10 years, and I might have started to doubt.
Sveri and General Talera are both here.
The liberation of Melson-Shear is close. Hurry!
Alright, we'll liberate some shit. Who are you?
I heard of you in the siege. Expected nothing less.
I've met this guy before. Tell me about Melson-Shear.
Every spare shield and blade from the Order's keeps come here. Here where death cries as endlessly as the ocean weaves.
The ocean weaves? I don't know what that means. Don't you mean the ocean waves? Alright. Thanks, Sveri. Why so serious? Pretty sure I made that joke when I talked to him before. Alright, Commander O'Weiglin. Let's have the chat. I've arrived in Melson-Shear with General Talera and my other allies in the hopes of saving the fortress and breaking the siege being laid by the Tuatha. Commander O'Weiglin will have more specifics about what I'm to do. Why does my stream look so terrible on the other monitor? Hold up. Hold up. Are you holding up? There, now it looks better. I don't know what was going on over there. Okay. Let's talk to him.
What is it? Time is running out.
We're ready to fight. I don't know who we is exactly, but I'm ready to fight.
Steel yourselves. The battle is not to be taken lightly.
Dealing. Melson-Shear will be freed.
Then let us go. We've had sightings of the Tuatha vanguard. When they enter the courtyard, we will open the gates and counterattack. You and Talera will use the distraction to execute your plan. One way or another, this will be over soon.
Wait, what's our plan? Cutscene to cutscenes are really loud.
Hore Sunera Alfor!
Okay. Shit's going crazy down there. Let me take a moment to do some journaling about this. The battle for Melson Shear has begun. Commander O'Waglin has dispatched General Talera and me to find and kill the Witch Knight Malwyn before he can bring the Niskaru Lord Baelor into the fray. We should found Malwyn on the outer wall.
Our hunt for Malwyn can now begin in earnest. I will take one path and you another.
This plan is stupid. Where can we find him?
If O'Waglin's troops hold, then Malwyn will be delayed at the outer wall with the Baelor. But we should make sure he doesn't get past us. Now, we must get moving. There is no room for error.
Hey, Josiah, how you doing? We're doing good.
Get to the fight!
We're breaking the siege, I guess.
We can't let those Tuatha reach our archers! Go!
What did I need to do?
You and Talera need to find Malwyn and kill him before he has a chance to bring the Baelor into the fray. Hurry!
Alright, I'm hurrying. I don't think I'm supposed to go this way. The battle's going on. I'm pretty sure I'm going the wrong ass way. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm going the right way. I will dig your grave! Oh wait, what was back this other way though? Hold on. Hold on, stop your battling, soldiers! This is probably just a dead end.
Old and tired. They don't know us.
It's just a dead end, okay. Oh, these soldiers are following me. Okay. Yeah, I have pretty darn good equipment, yeah. Not the best, necessarily. I haven't hit the level cap yet.
Your life mocks Tirnoch.
Mere chakrams. Wow, look at all this with the gears. This must be what opens the giant gates.
The Tuatha came fast. We held them back, but I'm the last one left.
Why is there randomly a chest here?
Let us lead the cycle. Feel
I'll dig a
Tirnoch's
room!
wrath.
Nope. I will dig a grave!
You're going to burn!
He says as he's burning. Yeah, I feel a little bit, I'm a little bit over leveled. Actually, I'm a fair bit over leveled at this point, and I do have good gear and a really good build. So things are a little bit on the easy side for the moment. It'll get harder later on. Don't know why there's some random chests here, but whatever.
We'll stay back and guard this area. It looks like the city defenses have been activated. Be careful out there.
Seriously, swinging pendulum blades? Did I just blink into the blade? Like a boss. Is this This is just rude.
Ladders! Destroy the supports!
Feed the dirt, dust blade.
Was that Alan Shear?
Mortal.
Pathetic.
I will dig your grave!
Your life.
Oh, look at this Johnny come lately.
No more delays.
We need to repel the siege ladders, apparently.
This is your end.
In the middle of this battle, let me do some journaling. I've discovered a number of siege ladders that have been raised by the Tuatha to scale the walls of Melson Shear. I need to destroy the hooks anchoring the ladders and kick them away to prevent the Tuatha from entering the fortress. Alright. Nope. Hey now. Y'all need to settle down. I got siege ladders to destroy.
No more
Shear's got
delays.
that.
Nice work. Get moving! I'll make sure they don't try that again.
Come with me.
Someone's got to make sure these ladders stay down. And you need to move before O'Waglin's troops start falling back. Be on your way.
Okay then.
Finally, some reinforcements.
What's happened here?
We tried to fight off the Tuatha, but they took most of our company prisoner. They're threatening to execute the rest unless we lay down our arms. You could get in amongst them, silently, if possible, and save what's left of the survivors.
Oh, it's not gonna be silent. Who are you?
Normally, I'm a scout. But anybody that can swing a blade has to do their part today.
Tell me more about what's going on.
The Tuatha moved on us in such numbers, we couldn't hold them all off.
Do you have any other advice?
I recommend you tread lightly in there. They'll probably kill any survivors if we try to mount a frontal assault.
Alright, thanks. I'm pretty much gonna mount a frontal assault, though. That's the thing. What's up,
You have a
Aelin?
habit of choosing strange times for conversation.
I do have that. That's true. Alright. Yeah, the animations are pretty cool. Who's that fucking guy? Some guy. Alright, so I think I've got a couple of choices. I can go the obvious way or the stealth path. I mean, I'm not really trying to stealth this shit, but I'll go this way anyway.
I detest the mortal flesh. Your telling ends here.
I'll dig your grave.
Ready to fall, mortal? I've never killed their mortal.
Well, you're not gonna kill one today, pal. Where'd you guys come from? Okay, this leads me back to where I was. Nothing to see here. Excuse me, scrub soldiers.
Cycle awaits.
We'll dig your grave.
Tirnoch shall be honored.
Seriously?
Join the pain, mortal.
Trying to loot some bodies here. You guys are being really rude.
I'm going to gut you.
You're not gonna do that. Can I loot these bodies now? Prismere kite shield. No, no. Oh, I forgot. I gotta destroy the ladders.
Dustling.
Lots of battle going on down there. Combat just mashing? No, there's a lot of different moves and stuff you can do by depending on like the timing of how you hit the buttons and it's not real deep combat though. I mean, you can block, you can dodge, you can do your basic attack chain, which is just mashing. But each weapon has its own move sets. You can hold down the button and charge up a different thing. You can do a special attack from block. You can do a special attack from dodge. And that's all with just this weapon. Then, like, there's a delay attack. So, like, if you just throw your chakrams like this, you've got a basic attack chain. But if you throw one and then wait a second, and then do that, you can do that little move. And you can charge this up. And there's a lot of other weapons besides the ones I'm using, and they all have all their own unique move sets. Plus, then there's magic. You can build your character a lot of different ways. Well, there's regular skills. You can pretty much put your points into these different trees however you like. They give you different kind of abilities and help you use different kind of weapons and stuff. Right now, I'm pretty evenly divided between sorcery and might, which means I'm basically a fighter mage. but you can go finesse, which is like a rogue, and you can combine these things however you like. And then as you combine them, you qualify for different things called destinies, which is kind of like your class. But in order to get these, you have to have a certain amount of points in certain trees. So mine is Paragon, which means I have to have at least 38 in Might and 38 in Sorcery. And what I'm going for is Champion. That's the best one I'll be able to get in my category when I have 55 in each. But if you go all in on one thing, you know, you can get a lot of powerful bonuses that relate to that one. Like if I had 109 in Sorcery, I could just be an Archmage or whatever. I'm pretty close to the level cap. I'm level 34 and the level cap is 40. And I do have really good gear. Blacksmith Forge. For some reason, I'm just looting random chests here. Wait, those might be good, actually. Do I want 80 health or 20 ice resistance? I think I want the health. I might actually wear these. They're gonna look exactly like the ones I'm wearing because they're Prismeer. So now I have 795 health. This goes to the ramparts, apparently. Did I seriously miss a chest back? Well, who cares? There's not gonna have anything in it that I care about. Okay, some fucking mage back there.
Ready to fall, mortal? Feed the mountain dog.
Oh yeah, and that's another special move. If you parry right at the right timing, there's another attack you can do from that. Alright, I gotta kill this guy. And you can switch back and forth between two weapons. Yeah, that's my parry attack in combat, so it's super easy for me to switch from my chakrams to my greatsword. But if you wanted to use a different weapon than that, you have to go in here and actually, like, equip it. Lots of battle taking place down there. Now that I've repelled some of his army, I need to find a way to meet up with her again and aid her in the fight against Malwyn and Balor. What is up, son? Gniff, how you doing? Good to see you, son. What's happening with you? Oh, that must be the Witch Knight guy. Is she getting her ass kicked? I have a feeling this guy's gonna be easier than he looks. Wait, what? Okay, this doesn't look good. This does not look good. Not cool, bro. Not cool. I thought I was gonna block that with expert timing, but that's not what happened. This guy doesn't get staggered easy. Okay, this guy's kind of a can of whoop ass. Alright, let's talk about this. Oh, no, no, no! At least I can block his shit. No, 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 no. I don't like the looks of any of that. Now let's try a little lightning on this guy. Okay, that hurts a lot. Alright, I got him. Now we gotta fight this big fucker, I guess.
This is our chance, before they can regain control of the creature. Ah!
Our chance to get our asses kicked?
Theoden, guide my hand. For Rathir!
Good one. Good one, General Talera. Glad I went to so much effort to recruit you and get that fucking spear. That's a lot of blood coming out. I don't think you're gonna be okay.
No more. This ends here!
Alright, so now what? So I guess she just sacrificed herself. And now... Oh, it's leaving? Oh, I have to chase it. Let me do some journaling. Talera has given her life in order to prevent Baelor from destroying the fortress of Melson Shear. And now the Niskaru Lord is disoriented and vulnerable. I need to chase it as it retreats in order to end its menace once and for all. What's up with you? You're murdering a gram of coke slowly but surely. That sounds sensible. Very large thing. An eye for fire with a fire eye. Thing looks stupid. Win in Old Scandinavian basically means the absence of bad shit. Mal means badness or a thing's opposite or a perverted version. So basically... badness and the opposite of badness? Or something? Wonder if the developers knew or if it's just a coincidence. Yeah, that's a good question. Oh, he's got some shit. Nothing I'm gonna use, but, you know, some decent stuff nonetheless. I gotta pursue the Baylor. There he goes. But how do I get to where he is? Alright. I guess I have to go back this way. There doesn't seem to be any other. The perverted anti-version of good shit. Oh, that does kind of make sense, given the story of the Tuatha in this game. Don't be that guy, Tuatha Sorcerer. I'll dig your grave.
You! You're still alive!
Fuck is Agarth
You've
doing?
got to destroy Baylor before it tears this place apart.
Solera has died.
I know, child. Everything seemed still in that moment when she struck the Baylor. At least she died how she wanted to. But her sacrifice won't mean anything unless you do something to stop that beast.
Thanks for letting me know, Agarth. Ooh, what's this? Helm of Impaling. I don't really do piercing damage is the thing. So I think I'm gonna stick with my current helm. Goodbye, Agarth. But who shot the arrow? Some rando Tuatha, I guess. Hey now, there he is! It's the arrow shooter!
Time to perish, mortal!
Like, I gotta save the city and all, but first, let's open up a chest. Vigorous talisman. I prefer mine. Talisman is like a magical version of a shield. You can get normal shields in this, but if you don't want to use a normal shield, you can get something called a talisman, which is like the magical version. Which is why which is this. It's like a shield, but it's just like a magical force instead of a physical shield. No. Well, if you're talking about the monster in D&D, you spell it G-N-O-L-L. If you're talking about a hillock, you spell it K-N-O-L-L. Look at these assholes. Look at that guy running around on fire. Look at your grave. Oh, I'm on fire! Yeah. Not really. I've come to kill. Ah, die, crates! Like I had 770 gold on him. That's quite a bit more than the Tuatha in the beginning of the game had. Oh shit, we got us a troll. A Prismere troll. And a couple of these assholes.
Ready to fall, mortal?
I'm gonna want to use lightning. I will dig your grave.
Die, mortal!
These things used to kick my ass so hard. But now my armor is so good and I've got so many skills that improve my survivability, I'm like practically fucking invincible at this point. Troll with a longbow? Sure, why not? Yeah, a 25-year-old kid. I thought you said a 2-year-old kid. 25-year-old kid declares love for me today after flirting for like 3 hours online. Seems reasonable. Maybe he's the kind of guy that says he loves you to lots of people. Captain Mice of Mice and Men.
Are you reporting in?
What happened to the Baelor?
A Niskadu as big as this fortress. It's pushed us all the way back here, and now it is tearing down the very walls of Mel Senshir. The Tuatha must be truly mad to conjure up such a beast.
What have you seen of the Tuatha in this area? I just killed some.
The Tuatha are all over our lines. The battle is a bit of a mess right now. I
As
heard
battles
them stop
tend to
pounding.
be.
A bunch of fighting and then nothing. Guess I have you to thank that we're not completely overrun.
That's true. You do have me to thank. What's wrong with these soldiers?
We held off the last wave and then that thing showed up. I dragged them both here, but I don't think they're gonna make it.
I like it when people say I love you. Then it's a lot easier to get them to do what you want them to. Makes me sound really evil. I don't want him to join me. Fine, join me.
Join you? I can't just leave my posting in such a state.
That's fine. Stay with your men.
I'll try to hold up here best as I can.
Goodbye.
Good luck to you.
Not like I need his help. Oh, here we go. Look at this dickhole. Ow! You know, it hurts when you do that. A shield doesn't help me a whole lot against that shit. I'm just gonna open this chest while you're spraying your fucking head laser all over everything. Alright, let's get out of the range of that. He's got smaller tits than you can take him.
So, you've come to die.
Why does everybody think I want to die?
Feel Tyrnal's wrath!
I will dig your grave! Oh, he's gonna interrupt me. I will dig your grave. Alright, see you later, Josiah. Thanks for coming by. Have a good one. Death or cake? What? Oh, fuck my life. Iskaru Tyrant. Switching swords. Oh, I gotta kill that guy first. Okay, this is gonna be slightly more difficult. Alright, now that we've taken care of that guy, I can get down to work on this fucker. We'll dig your grave! Iskaru Tyrants are immune to fire, so that's why I don't use my fire sword on them or my fire spell. And I rely pretty heavily on fire damage in my build, so they're like the hardest thing for me to kill. Alright, fucker. Switch back to my other sword now. You don't know Eddie Izzard? I've heard of Eddie Izzard. Stand-up comedian from the US or Canada or some backwards country like that. It's fucking funny. Possibly from the UK, you can't remember. Okay. Oh, we're carving our way through this shit. Trying to catch up to this Baylor. I wonder if this thing's immune to fire. I don't seem to be able to mark it with my... Yeah, I can't mark it with my mark of flame. I can hit it with lightning, though. Alright, this thing doesn't seem very difficult so far. This thing's just really easy, actually. It's kind of pathetic. I'm a little shocked at how easy it is. All of its attacks can just be blocked. I mean, lol. And then he doesn't even hit you when he does that. Alright, he hit me that time. This is the easiest giant boss fight in any game ever. Oh, he's mixing it up now. He's a little bit pissed. This is a cakewalk. I'm shocked at how easy this is. Seriously? That Niskaru Tyrant I just fought was tougher than this. Oh, I can fate shift him now. Let's do this! Wow. There we go. Right in his fucking eye. Loud ass cutscenes. Loud ass cutscenes. There go the Tuatha. We win. We lifted the siege. Hero of Melson Shear. Achievement unlocked. Victory! Witch Knight Malwan and Balor have been destroyed and the Tuatha armies have been scattered. Now that the battle is over, I should report to Commander O'Wygland and learn what is to come. Yeah, I should. I'm pretty awesome, is what I am. Oh, there's new quests now. This is probably the part where this becomes my new hub, and I started venturing out into Cluricon. It means all these extra buildings will probably be unlocked. The hospital, the jail, the tavern, and the tower. Probably all get unlocked now. And then I'll be able to go to Cursewood. How am I doing on levels? Getting pretty close to 35. I think these initial zones in Cluricon scale up to 31. So I'm not as overleveled as I was. Stuff might not actually be gray to me now. And then it starts going up from there. And then everything in Alabaster scales up to 40. But these scale up to 31, 32, 33, 34 maybe. Maybe even something in here scales up to 35. So I won't be as overleveled.
The Tuatha. They're gone. After 10 years. I can't believe they're finally gone.
Melsenshire is free.
It's over. After all these years, the siege is broken, and we're alive. Thank the gods for sending you to us. This is a glorious day, but I have heard a bitter rumor in the wake of all of this. Is it true? Has Talera fallen?
She gave her life to save us.
Then the rumors of her dishonor will finally be silenced. She gave everything to us in the end, and the world will know that. When we rebuild these walls, we'll name them after General Talera. Her memory will stand as long as the ramparts shine. But she never would have been here had you not delivered her to us. It can never be enough, but we hope you'll accept this as our thanks.
Here's some white flake. 30,000 gold, not bad. Crude prisoner daggers is a joke of a reward, though. So, what now?
We freed the city, but the Tuatha still hold most of Cluricon. Over the years, they've infected every part of these swamps. Clearing them out isn't going to be easy, but we might have help. There are rumors of a small band of fighters harassing the Tuatha. Perhaps the hero of Melsenshire can convince them to work with us. Good luck.
Ooh, I'm a siege breaker. You changed the course of the war and defeated the greater Niskaru Baelor. Songs of your bravery and heroism will be sung for generations. Get an experience bonus, which I don't want, but a nice 6% damage increase across the board is nice.
Watch out for those red-eyed bastards.
And a bunch of XP. I've completed my 161st task. General Talera asked for my assistance in breaking the 10-year siege of Melsenshire. Though she gave her life in the process, we have successfully routed the Tuatha armies and liberated the fortress, opening the road to Cluricon. Now I must find a way into Alabastra. The Alfar army has freed Melsenshire, but the Tuatha still swarm in Cluricon. Owaiglan has heard stories of a secret band of jungle warriors who have been fighting from the shadows. If I find them, we can join forces against the Tuatha. Right. I can deliver the last death notice and get the last book for Brother Till here as well. I can sell some shit. I can talk to some people about some shit. Life is good. I wonder where Aelin went.
I heard of you in the siege. Expected nothing less.
Well, I am a true sworn, you know.
Our soldiers are doing their best out there, but it's still a nightmare.
Tell me more about these allies we hope to gain.
We've heard rumors about a band of soldiers striking the Tuatha for years, but nothing solid. They said their forces were crippled by a bitter frost, but it never gets that cold in the swamps.
Indeed.
Watch out for those red-eyed bastards.
Hey, Saito. Yeah, I just finished it. Like, 2 minutes ago. Man, the Baelor was easy as I was shocked at how easy that boss fight was. I had a harder time with the Niskaru Tyrant before the Baelor than with the Baelor himself. I had a harder time with Witch Knight Malwyn than with the Baelor. The Baelor was a joke.
The hero of Melsenshire. Interested in a trinket or a gem? Rialti's Ma has what you need.
How you doing, Saito? General Talera has been lost. May we always remember her.
Looks like she really was the great general after all.
Oh, I don't know how great of a general she was, quote unquote, but she could throw a spear. Let me sell you some things, realities. Such as, for example, these items. I don't know why I even bother looting this shit, let alone selling it when I have this much money. And nothing that I'm probably gonna need to spend it on. Wait, didn't I use the stealth book? I know I haven't used the persuasion book because I'm too good at persuasion to use it. But I think I might have used the stealth book. What's this Arathi tablet for? Should I keep it or should I just sell it? I would say no, it wasn't that cool of a boss fight, honestly. Considering how much it was built up and how much, you know, like, special graphics were involved in presenting the creature, I thought it was a pretty lame boss fight. I mean, there's been better boss fights in this game with just normal enemies. They're just complete junk.
Another time.
I'm pretty sure I used this book already. Can't use that one. I already learned the stealth secrets, so I can sell that book now.
Interested in a trinket or a gem?
Crafty tablet can go. Stealth book can go.
Realty's Ma has another time then.
40 out of 120. I mean, it didn't really have any mechanics. You could just stand there and block every one of his attacks. Super eye laser, stand here and block, barely hurts you. Big sweeping claw, stand here and block, doesn't hurt you. Other claw attack, stand here and block, doesn't hurt you. He's not hard to hit, he's not hard to avoid damage from, he doesn't really do anything special. He's really slow and all of his attacks are super telegraphed. Didn't really have like any special phases or anything where like special unexpected things happened. You know, like, oh shit, now we're in phase 2, now shit has changed up. There were no ads. Well, in the beginning, was there? No, there were no ads. I mean, there was some spectacle with the huge creature and everything, but I'm used to fighting lots of huge creature bosses in other games, and I feel like that one was not. Now, the fate shift part at the end was cool, because you did a special fate shift on him, where you like him destroyed one of his arms and then his other arm, and then you threw the thing at his eye. That part was pretty cool.
When the Great Niskaru arrived, I thought we were doomed.
I've got plenty of supplies if you've got plenty of coin.
What do you think about the battle? I was kind of the hero, you know.
When that Niskaru appeared, I thought that was it. Mel Senshir would fall. No one else in this world could have slain that demon. I thank Lyria you were here with us.
General Celera. He died. It's a shame.
The greatest of generals. I heard that when the Niskaru came, she gave her life in order to protect us.
Goodbye, Ilan.
Come back again.
I don't know, I guess I was just expecting more.
Greetings. Watch yourself. Most of the army. Watch yourself. Most of the army has
The
pursued
hero of
Tuatha
Mel
into
Senshir.
Curacao.
In the early war, well met. Joined in shield ring. trained
I'm
in
expecting
Helmgard
people to tell me how
and
awesome
war.
I am for winning the
I
battle.
thought the siege would never end. I thought the siege would never end.
I thought the siege would
The Tuatha are on the run now.
She died as she lived, being hit by a monster shooting to Wu.
I thought the siege would never end.
Anybody out here that's unique that I can talk to? Not the captain. Anybody else? Let's talk to this Curitus Hine. I doubt he's going to have much new to say, but who knows?
What's this? Nothing like war to keep a gravedigger in business.
Did you see anything of the battle?
You are a whirlwind of death. I have never seen your equal.
That's what I'm fucking talking about. This guy knows. You're a wise man. I am a whirlwind of death. So what now for Melsenshire? It's been under siege for 10 years. Now that it's not, what's it gonna do? Open a theme park? Did you know that these soldiers thought the siege would never end? Yeah. I do know that.
The siege has been broken, but the cost... Well, I'll be busy for the next few months.
Are you going to bury General Tolera?
Courageous right to the end. Never be another like her. She was a goddess of war.
Well, I mean, in fairness, that's really a bit of an overstatement. She didn't do much compared to me.
Keep them
Goodbye.
coming.
Keep walking.
I don't know why we needed Tolera at all, frankly. I could have
Hail,
just used
warrior.
the fucking spear. They hide that snippet of audio so well. Yeah. Aelin seems to be gone, though. I mean, she's probably around somewhere, but she's not hanging out where she was before. Alright, let's see what else is going on. Getting jealous of the praise for a dead woman? Well, I mean... I think it's just a little overstated, is
Lyria
all.
is smiling upon us now.
Hello?
Behind me is the Melsenshire jail, hero. All of the prisoners were given weapons and placed on the wall for the battle. It is empty now.
Oh, that's good. Who are you?
Someone has to guard the jail, although I'd much rather be pursuing the Tuatha.
Why do you even have a jail here?
Most of the criminals we get are deserters or drunken brawlers. The jail is currently empty. All of the prisoners were armed and sent to the wall before the battle.
I see. What now for Melsenshire?
This war has lasted so long it seems like that's all the city has ever known.
Did you see what General Tolera did?
The loss of the great general is a terrible blow. She was the greatest warrior in the army.
Second greatest. Right. And what of the battle did you experience?
Several times I thought the city would fall, but it was not our fate.
I doubt any of those prisoners survived. Who knows? Goodbye. I don't care about the jail. Now, this place was locked before. Let's see if it's still locked. Not. Alright, cool. Little hula hoop at all. Realia Scathe. Well, I hope she made it through the battle unscathed.
I am Corialia Scathe, head surgeon here in Melsenshire. Do you require healing?
Tell me more about yourself.
As head surgeon, I support the soldiers of the Alpha armies as best I can. Despite the recent and dramatic improvements in healing magic, few that make their way to my table survive. As great as our power may be, the power of the Tuatha is all the more destructive.
Why do we even need a surgeon, quote-unquote, if we have healing magic? Are you just calling yourself a surgeon and all you really do is just cast a healing spell on people? Oh, Josiah, yeah. don't know who the fuck this is. Is there anybody else you feel like telling me about? Just out of the blue.
Her services are adequate. I'll admit, her only fault lies in caring too much for her patients.
Wait, who? Who the fuck is Megan Johnson? Well, I guess I'll find out at some point. What do you think's going to happen with Melson's Shear now that the siege is lifted?
A beautiful city, is it not? When the siege began, I came here straight away from studying with the Scholia Arcana in Rathir. The opportunity to observe the effects of violence firsthand and to help, of course, was too much to ignore.
Oh, so you're one of those people. Okay, very creepy, yes. Have you ever seen any of the Tuatha up close?
Ah, to be able to study their physiology. Impossible, of course, given how their bodies return to nature upon their death.
I could capture one for you and bring it back. Just give me a quest. Give me a quest. No? Okay. Goodbye.
Farewell.
This person didn't make it. Not gonna steal your shit. Somebody in here's got a quest for me. Statues. Another chest.
Cut you to ribbons!
Where the fuck did this guy go? Alright, who's Matrim Hawkins? Who's this crazy fucker? Seems like I talked to him before.
So many dead!
Yeah, alright. We got ourselves a fucking straight nutter here. He's basically low sulfur Jen. That makes sense.
You're already dead. Nothing but another corpse, just like me. Another body for the feast. She's here, you know. Death. I've seen her. She's like a big fat crow come to eat my eyes. Please, don't let her eat my eyes. I don't want to die.
Well, I know Death personally, and first of all, he's a dude. And he doesn't eat people's eyes. That might get a mess on his shining white suit. It's actually a lot more chill than people think. You're Matrim Hawkins, aren't you? I know because I know.
A fool twice cursed. Once to fall in battle, nearly killed. Cursed again to keep on living in this wretched place, this nest of death and darkness.
She's not unreasonable, no one's gonna eat your eyes. Yeah, that's a great song. Now it's gonna be stuck in my head, thanks. So what insane ravings do you have about Melson Shear?
A whole city of crows, fat from feasting.
Right. What insane ravings do you have about the Tuatha?
Once I thought they were monsters, always rising. I didn't know then. I didn't understand where the real monsters live.
Oh, fuck. The real monsters live in Edessa, let me tell you. So tell me more about your particular current psychotic episode.
Oh, she's a great dark crow with 1,000 needle beaks. She's going to take me, you know, I've seen it. We're all beggars, dead already and begging for the end. Beggars bent like hags, bent beneath a bloody fate. But you're no beggar at all. You're the scarecrow, aren't you? Shoo, death, shoo!
Oh, I love that mission below the librarium. I killed every single gnome on the map. I didn't sneak past anybody. I didn't avoid unnecessary fights. I killed every fucking gnome on that map. And it was great. What? Scarecrow? What?
I can see it, all around you. You're not like us. You're not like anyone. You're not afraid of death, are you?
No, I can quick load.
I dream of her. She takes me beneath the tower and she does things. Horrible things. Don't let her take me there, please. Don't let her open me up. I don't want to see what's inside.
Okay, right. You think that little girl didn't know about that place, or by the time you got there, they'd already all be dead? What? Wait, what little girl? What's this about a broken tower?
That's where she keeps her nest. We go beneath the tower, but we don't come out again. Don't go there. It's dangerous. Don't go. You won't come back.
Oh, that little girl. Spark. Yeah. Okay, matron. You know what? I am gonna go to that place, and I'm gonna kill this fucking thing that you're talking about. Because that's what I do.
Don't
Goodbye.
leave me!
Malicious practices. A wounded soldier named Matron Hawkins claims that something horrible is happening beneath the broken tower. Perhaps I should investigate. Nothing weird about you naming another person. Nothing weird at all. People name other people all the time.
Watch yourself in Cluricon. Most of the army has pursued the Tuatha. Watch yourself in Cluricon.
Did you think the siege would ever end, sir? Ah, here's Megan Johnson.
Give me something to make the pain stop. Please. Anything.
Flame makes the pain stop. No?
I just want to go home. Give me something to make the pain stop.
Are you a doctor? Are you a doctor? I don't want to die here.
I am Megan, nurse to the wounded soldiers of the Alpha. How can I help you?
What do you think of the crazy lady in the next room?
Mistress Skaith is our head surgeon, though lately she's taken to disappearing for hours at a time.
Oh, this isn't good.
I cannot help but wonder where she goes.
She's probably the thing under the tower. What do you think of the even crazier person in the next room?
He came to us broken from the fighting. I fear that though his flesh has survived the siege, his mind has not.
Maybe his mind has been awakened to realities that the rest of us are not aware of. Maybe he's more sane than us. Or maybe not. What about yourself, Megan?
My family does not understand. They want me to settle down somewhere. There are so many who suffer and so few who help. I cannot just turn and look the other way.
No, you're like one of those rare, legitimately good people in this world. How long have you been at Melsenshire?
The poor soldiers of Melsenshire desperately need a healer's touch. There are so many dead or dying, and so few of us to help.
You're doing good work here. You're doing good work. Goodbye, Megan.
Stay safe.
Well, that's not gonna happen, but...
I don't want to die here.
He doesn't want to die here.
I don't want to die here.
Like, isn't that obvious?
Greeting. I am Corialia Skaith, head surgeon here in Melsenshire. Do you require healing?
You know, Metrum Hawkins said some interesting things. I assume he's unmarried? He hasn't joined anyone in matrimony? Was he a merchant? Because I can see him hawking his wares. Okay, let's go on.
Master Hawkins is not well, I'm afraid. The injuries he sustained have broken both his body and his spirit. Do not trust anything he tells you.
Okay.
I can assure you that
It's
his
her.
mind is racked with a deep dementia.
It's her. I know you're the villain in this particular quest. I've already figured it out, so I'll be seeing you later when I have to face you and unmask your schemes or whatever.
Farewell.
Maybe he can solve your issues through animacy. Maybe you could put an animal soul in someone. Where did the music just go?
Keep walking.
It's like dun 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 dun. And then the music just ended. Alright, we've already talked to all these people, but I want to see if they say anything different now that the siege is lifted. I wish I could fight someone in this little ring right here. Tarek?
How's that steel? Need me to take a look?
Sure. 142,000? That's fucking insane. Literally ludicrous, but I don't care. Look how much money I have. There we go. So much cheaper just to use my own repair kits, but I don't care. Plenty of money. Consider it a donation. So, have you heard about General Talera?
A terrible loss for us. Should have been her leading our army south.
Yeah, it should have been. Wait, what happened to Bronwyn?
She is the highest-ranking blade master in the Alpha army. And she fought beside Talera herself. Could probably have gutted the Baelor too, if she'd gotten close.
I don't doubt it.
Bronwyn
Baelor was
Sen
a
is a living
pushover.
legend. Treat her with respect.
Why am I not a living legend? I can outfight all these people. Okay. Anyway, did you participate in the battle or watch it?
I did not see the demon fall, but I felt the earth shake. To slay such a creature, you must have been blessed by the gods.
No, I'm not blessed by the gods. I'm a living legend. I'm a whirlwind of death. Ask someone. Goodbye.
Stay safe.
What's up, Sen sisters? Ooh, Bronwyn's got a quest for me.
Greetings. What may I do for you?
Did you hear about General Talera? Living legend and all that.
I knew Talera my whole life. She is a hero to the Alpha.
Yeah, right before she died, her final words to me were, "Tell Ragnar her nose piercing looks stupid." And then she died. Goodbye.
Happy hunting.
Honor to you, champion. I watched from the battle's van while you faced Malwyn and his demon pet. You have earned great glory and the respect of all Alpha. If you have a moment, could I ask a favor of you?
Well, that's great, Bronwyn. I'm so glad that in the middle of the battle you had time to stop and just watch my thing. That's good. How did the battle go for you? You look unscathed.
I have never been a part of a battle like that before. You and Talera were magnificent.
Thank you. Which one was more magnificent? Too bad about Talera, though.
We grew up together back in Arethel. I've never known a warrior more courageous.
She was pretty courageous, I'll give you that. So, what's Mel Senshir going to do now? Become a tourist destination?
Since the Tuatha penned us here, Mel Senshir has become more than just our home. It is where we made our stand. Now that the siege has been broken, it will be where we rise up and take the fight back to the cursed Tuatha.
Good. So you needed something for me. I'd love to help you.
Since the battle, several of my men have asked for the chance to challenge the champion of Mel Senshir.
I like the sound of
You
this.
slew Malwyn and destroyed the great demon he commanded. They hold you in awe.
They're
5
gonna
of
get
our
schooled.
greatest fighters have asked, and if you accept, they will each face you here in the practice yard in single combat.
Why single? I'll fight all 5 of them at once. Who are these warriors?
There are 5 in total. Anayan Gaius, Tarek Smith, Safedra Will, Adrian Tyr, and my sister, Ragnar Sen. Tell me when you are prepared to fight, and I will summon the appropriate warrior. Good luck to you, champion.
I don't need luck. I'm gonna school these fools. I accept.
Excellent. Your first challenger is Anayan Gaius. He is a veteran of more than a dozen campaigns and my personal aid. This should prove interesting. Go with Lyria.
Like, there's no way somebody's personal aid is gonna be a challenge to me. while he's running at me in the arena, I'm going to pull out my journal and write about this. I'm going to write about this. Various soldiers within the Alpha army are eager to test their strength against mine. I should speak to First Sword Bronwyn Sen in the Melsinshire training yard when I'm prepared to fight them. Oh, I'm prepared. Lol. You know what? I shouldn't use spells. I should just use hand-to-hand combat. I won't even use my chakrams or anything. Wow, this guy's a chump. Seriously, personal aid? But I do get to fight guys in this little thing. I figured they didn't put this in here for no reason. My personal bard providing ballads while I fight in battle. You know, I'm the lord of the House of Ballads. I could provide ballads better than anybody.
That last fight within Iron was interesting.
No, it wasn't.
He fared better than I thought. Though
that was better than you thought?
Bested him.
That was better than you thought?
Your next challenge?
He must have really thought he was... I mean, how could it have been worse? You thought he'd, like, fall down and drop his sword? Alright, I'm ready.
Your next challenger is Tarek Smith. The Smith spends all day pounding steel. Do not let him pound you too.
He won't pound me too. You've got to be fucking kidding me here. Alright, I'm gonna try to block this at the... just the right time. Did he actually hit me? There we go. He's faring better than I thought. Lol. Wait, where the fuck?
Eyes on the horizon.
Where the actual fuck? Excuse me, noobs.
You certainly didn't pull any punches with my blacksmith. I hope he can still hold a hammer tomorrow. Sir Phaedra Will is next. Are you prepared?
So fucking prepared.
Sir Phaedra is one of my best scouts, quick and agile. Give her any room and she'll make the ring into your grave.
I don't
Go
think
with
she
Lyria.
will. They really should have made these challengers a little harder.
You handled Sir Phaedra readily enough. Perhaps it's time you face Adrian Tyr.
Okay, I'm shaking in my Prismere boots.
Adrian Tyr survived alone 3 times when his company to a man has fallen. The soldier refuses to give up. He is fearless and enduring.
What, he's been fighting
It will take
Tuatha?
the force of God to bring him to his knees. Good luck.
Yeah.
Go with Lyria.
I mean, the fucking... He did land a hit. Alright, he is a little tougher because he doesn't get staggered as easily. Now we're talking. And he's higher level. I will dig your grave! Well, at least he put up a real fight. So that's good.
Adrian fell harder than I thought he would. Well done.
Who else?
Your final challenger is my sister, Ragnar. She is the finest weaponsmith in the Alfar army, and a peerless fighter. She will bury her sword in your heart if you are not careful. Do not underestimate her. Go with Lyria.
Apparently she's peerless. Beyblades, huh? I will dig your grave. Oh, no, wrong eye. I will dig your grave. No, I won't. She actually kind of hits hardish. She's not bad. She's not good either. That was a nice little move. I will dig her grave! No, I won't. I will dig her grave! No, I actually won't. Alright. She could actually win. I need to stop fucking around and be careful. Oh, no, she's done.
You truly are the champion of the war. Maybe one day I'll forge a blade worthy of your hand.
You'll probably forge something that massively sucks and give it to me as though it's a big deal.
One by one, the greatest of the Alfar have faced you in single combat, and all have fallen. Now it is my turn.
I was wondering if I'd get to fight her.
I am Bronwyn Aurelia Sen, the first sword of the Alfar. I was born in battle, and hundreds have fallen by me.
Hundreds? Hundreds, is it,
Let us see what you are truly made of, champion.
Don't fucking talk to me about hundreds. I laugh at your hundreds. I've killed, almost 4,000. Talking to me about hundreds. Alright, she doesn't get staggered very easy at all. I will dig her grave! Yeah, she does not get staggered. Alright, let's be serious here. I need the parry hit. Alright, she did get staggered finally. I think she's gonna beat me. I mean, I could drink potions or something, but that seems like cheating. I will dig your grave! I won't dig your grave, actually. I will dig your... Oh, come on. I will dig your grave! Alright, I won. I won legit. No potions. No magic. But that was actually more challenging. That was a decent little fight.
You are worthy of honor, warrior. I have never faced your equal. Take this. Tilera herself granted me this blade for the slaying of the Tuatha champion Zerastes. But you deserve it more than I.
Here comes some shitty
The
sword.
Alpha honor you, champion. May the Tuatha fear your coming.
Thanks, Bronwyn. It was fun fighting you. Have a good one.
Go with Lyria.
I got a blue item. Because why give me a purple when you're making such a big deal out of it? Might as well just be a blue. Dude, it's not even Prismere! Okay. Seriously. Maybe she only flirts with you if you're male. That wouldn't surprise me.
All hail the warrior of Mel. I would like another chance to face you in combat. Perhaps you could spare some time later.
I could spare some time now, but apparently you're not really...
Go with Lyria.
Really want to fight me.
You truly are the champion of the war. Happy hunting.
Bye. Bye, everyone.
Well met.
Wait, who the fuck are you?
Well, Warsworn, good to meet you. Have you come for scout training?
I don't know. What does that involve?
Good scouting and tracking runs deep among the Warsworn. The same principles apply to bandits in the woods as Tuatha in Chlorocon's waste.
Train me. Apparently I can't be trained. Tell me more about Chlorocon.
Have you been out there? It's a strange land. Like and unlike the Western lands.
I will be a stranger in this strange land. Sveri. You know him.
Looking sharp, he says every time he sees me. So bloody pleased with himself with his little jest.
I don't understand. I don't get the joke. So, we're going to win the war now, you know. Pretty cool, huh?
With the siege broken, what I'd give to drop my guard, to dare and hope that the end's in sight. But the Tuatha King is leagues away. Leagues.
Leagues? Oh no. I'm sure I'll get to him. Don't even trip. The Tuatha. Garbage fighters, aren't they? Witch Knight Malwyn was the only one I've ever faced that had any kind of skill whatsoever.
Not the stealthiest of foes, it's true. But their tactics are so strange. Sometimes so brilliant. Scouts are vital all the same.
When are their tactics brilliant, exactly? I haven't seen that yet. So, do you like being part of the War Sworn? I'm a true Sworn, you know. That's kind of a big deal.
You're one of the few recruits who weren't shipped right off to war.
I'm too important for that. Goodbye, Nay.
Goodbye.
Greetings, hero. How may I assist you?
Well, I do like being addressed as hero. Although the true hero was General Tilera.
I was wrong to doubt her. She has proven that she was the greatest commander we have ever had.
Did you see the battle?
It seems fate smiled on us when she brought you to our city.
What?
We
Wait
would
a
not
minute.
have won without you.
No, no, no. I brought her to your city. I had to go get her and convince her to fucking come here. She brought me to fucking... Goodbye.
Greetings.
Okay. There's the hospital. There's these guys. Okay, there's this dude over here in the little garden. I think he's got a quest for me now. Let's see what his deal is. He's got to pray just to make it today. Oh, Adrian Tier. This guy that I just fought. That's right. He was actually semi-okay at fighting, unlike most of them. Yeah. What's up, AT? Can I call you AT? Too late? I'm already calling you that.
The Tuatha lines have broken, and we still live. It looks like fate has a sense of humor. Please, forgive my melancholy. The champion of Mel Senshir should be cheered, not subjected to my sorrow. I am Adrian Tier, and I owe you my thanks.
I've met you twice now.
Though many have been lost, your courage saved a great many more.
Remember we talked before the battle, then we just fought each other? Now you're like, hey, I'm Adrian Tier. As though this guy, I think he's suffering from some sort of, like, degenerative memory disease or something. Okay. What was your experience of the battle?
I did not think fate would let us survive that onslaught. It seems that even if fate is not on our side, you are.
Look, I tell fate what to do. I am the one who knocks on fate's door, one might say. Alright. Are you sad about General Talera?
She was the greatest among us. What happened out there on the wall? I knew she would redeem herself. Thank Lyria she was here, and that her life was not given in vain.
Yeah. So, why are you so sad then? We won. Yay, it's happy times. Put on your party hat. Better check him in and have Scalia take a look at him. Yeah, that seems legit. I'm sure he'll come out well from that.
I was dead, or I should have been at least, if it were not for a Varani mercenary who threw himself in the fray. He fought like a demon, and I was able to escape. The poor man was not so fortunate, though. I watched the Tuatha cut him off, and then he was gone. It shames me, but I once held such mercenaries in great disdain. But this man, whoever he was a warrior of honor.
You guys use that word honor a lot. Kind of overuse it, really. Honor this, honor that. Look, when it comes to warriors, only one thing matters. Did they win or lose? All this honor shit is just... I don't know. I guess it's something that dull-minded people made up in order to prevent clever people from kicking their ass with their trickery. I don't know. I will find him for you.
He was cut off and surrounded by the Tuatha. He is surely dead. However, his body must lie somewhere in Cursewood. It would give me peace to learn of his fate.
Where did you see him last?
The Varani warrior? The last I saw of him, he was cut off behind Tuatha lines in Cursewood.
Alright, I'll find him, don't worry.
Farewell.
Adrian Tier has told a tale of an unknown Varani mercenary who sacrificed his life in battle for the Alfar soldier. Perhaps some trace of this man remains on the battlefield in Cursewood. Right. Okay. I should be able to go into the tavern now and get the last book and deliver the last death notice. So that's a couple of things I can get knocked out. I'm not going to go to the Broken Tower yet. Crates around.
I heard of you in the siege. Expected nothing less.
Yeah, we've had that talk.
Our soldiers are doing their best out there, but it's still... Watch out for those red-eyed bastards.
Red-eyed bastards, yes.
Warswan here means you picked...
Joined in Shieldring, trained in Helmgard. Come to war in Cluricon at last.
Spooniness inside. Perfectly reasonable architecture for a tavern. Why wouldn't your tavern have 30-foot high fucking ceilings?
The hero of Melson Shear.
To fallen comrades, I'd like to buy you a drink.
Deal.
I thought the siege would never end. To General Talera.
Excuse me, I'd like a drink. It's on her.
To fallen comrades.
Whiz me.
You want to talk to me? That's unusual. Most people around here don't want to talk to a Fate Weaver.
Oh, it's a Fate Weaver. Tell me more about yourself, Whiz-me, and also why you have such a silly-sounding name.
I came here wishing to be of some use to the defenders of the city, but telling them all that they are going to die isn't what I had in mind.
What do you know about Milson Shear?
I don't know why I came here. Every fate I see ends in a terrible, gruesome death.
The acoustics of the room are great on Bard Night. Too bad about General Talera, huh? Did you see her fate?
It was a great deed, her sacrifice. Still, I find it odd. It wasn't her fate to die here. She was to continue on, after the fall of the city.
Maybe she's not actually dead? We better check her body. Battle of Melson Shear was pretty glorious, I guess. I don't know. I didn't get to see most of the battle. I was too busy winning it.
I've seen the fate of every soldier in that battle, and none of them were to survive past that day. I do not know what you are or how you are doing whatever it is you're doing, but I'm glad you are on our side.
Well, you know, I fuck up fate. Goodbye. Hey, what's up, son? Welcome back. You dislocated your knee just now?
Hail, warrior.
Here's the last one for the death notice. Here's a bard. Here's a blood
Warsworn
shield.
here means you're picked for the hardest, most dangerous missions.
Just now. How did that happen, son? Man, you are really good at hurting yourself. Thought you'd take a run around the block before the morning traffic. What the fuck kind of running are you doing that involves dislocating your knee?
Welcome.
Talk to Cadigan Twain. Are you sure you weren't doing like parkour? Why did you land in a hedge? Well, he landed in a hedge because his knee went pop. Alright, Cadigan Twain.
I had almost forgotten how good peace can be for business.
Speak to me of yourself, bud.
I've been running the Serpent's Tail ever since the original proprietor left to buy supplies, and never came back. It's not easy keeping a tavern open in the middle of a siege, but the soldiers needed something to keep their minds off the war.
That makes sense. I'd like a drink. That girl over there is paying for it. Figured it was softer than the sidewalk. That makes sense, son. That does make sense, but I'm trying to imagine how one dislocates one's knee while just running. Normal running. Did you see any of the battle?
I thank Lyria you were here with us, hero. You brought us victory in our darkest moment.
Did you hear about the general?
When she left before, well, I didn't think we would ever see her again. She was far braver and stronger than I gave her credit for.
I've never dislocated anything. I have no idea what it's like. You don't see how it's physically possible to walk around with a dislocated knee? Maybe they could just sort of hop around on one foot. I don't know. So what's next for Melson Shear?
What you see around you is a shell of what Melson Shear once was. Before the Tuatha occupation, she was a great trading post, a sister of Rathir. But now the city is in ruins, and the path to rebuild her is long indeed.
Well, at least y'all have something to do. While I'm saving the world and shit. Okay. Pretty Ed Star, I've got bad news for you.
It's time to celebrate.
Ooh,
The
it's not.
Baelor's dead, and the Tuatha have fallen back to Cursewood. You and me, let's drink to victory.
Alright, we'll celebrate first, and then I'll give you the death notice. So tell me about yourself, Reedy.
Oh, I come from a long line of soldiers. We don't know anything else. I'd pay good gold to see anyone in my family bake a loaf of bread or read a book.
What do you know about the war?
I'm not doing this for the glory. Glory's worthless when you're dead. I'm doing this because someone has to. And if not me, then who?
Sounds legit. You like it here at Melson-Shear?
Thought we were doomed, didn't you? You and everybody else. But nobody accounted for the hero of Melson-Shear.
Yeah, it sounds like it would be extremely painful, son. How did you even get it back into place? Anyway, you know someone named Tack? Well, he's dead.
Not Tack. Not Tack.
No, yes, Tack.
Damn the Tuatha! Damn them to the fires! This isn't how it was supposed to happen. I was supposed to be the soldier. He was supposed to stay home to watch Mother. I knew he was in Cursewood, but they must have been in the path of the Baelor. They were trying to shield us. Poor Tack. Mother will be ruined.
Yeah, sorry about that, 3D. Anyway, get back to your celebrating, I guess. Now that I've delivered the 4 death notices marked for Apatir, I should return to Squire Corrin for his payment. That quest is done, and in here somewhere I should find the last of Brother Till's missing books. You pinned your shin in the bars on the stairwell window and sort of did a full tilt around my own axis. Okay, that sounds like crazy town. And you pulled the muscle in your back. Good, good. You're high as fuck. Ah, the story is starting to make more sense. Every part of the story is starting to resolve itself now into crystal clarity. That shit. No, I don't want that shit. Where the fuck is this book? Is it not in here? Thought it was gonna be in here.
Warsworn here means you're picked.
It's not gonna tell me where this book is it? Oh, it's way the fuck down there? I guess I'm not finishing that now. But I did finish The Messenger. Who the fuck is Squire Corrin? Oh, he's at Whitestone. Let's go back there real quick. Testicular torsion just sounds like a horrible thing. I don't know what torsion means, but I assume it's fucking painful.
Oh, so damned hot.
Another comes to Sun Camp.
Wait, this isn't the guy. Wait,
Tinkerer,
Sun
yeah.
Camp. Wait a minute, these are the people from Sun Camp. They're here?
How may I help?
What are
the
they
blessing
doing
of
here?
the Hierophant be with you. There's a whole world of hidden secrets you can learn with my training, if you're willing to pay.
What happened to Sun Camp?
It's gone now. Gone and never coming back. Who knows what's to become of that spot now? But it's not the travelers anymore.
I was wondering what happened to you people. So, what do you think about Argene, the new glorious leader?
I hear she's running things over at Star Camp, since Quilgaren and Grimm were labeled traitors. After Sun Camp was captured, I guess it was the only choice for her.
Fire, did you think I retired because I'm in a decent physical state? You're falling apart. Yeah, man, and also, if you're gonna run, you should warm up first. You should never just start running cold. And you probably shouldn't run while high, just as a general rule. You probably shouldn't be high, as a general rule. Sun Camp has gone to the gnomes. A really cool tat in an awkward place, yeah. It is an awkward place.
Stay alert.
I was wondering if these people still existed somewhere. I thought they were just gone from the game.
Briente always keeps the forge lit if you need a smithy.
What can I do for you? Any friend of Adith Scoria is a friend.
Things are going to be different around Whitestone. Now
So Argene has returned, but with word that the Hierophant is culling traitors from our order left and right.
Those fucking traitors.
Don't want my custom hindered in the new regime. Don't have any iron to spare, do you?
No, get your own damn iron.
Farewell.
Look, where's the asshole that I need to talk to here? Upstairs, I guess.
Yes? Tinkerer here.
There you are.
So it's done. Better you than me, I suppose.
Not worth.
With the war still raging, there's always plenty of bad news to deliver. You should see the stacks of them in Rathir. Thank you. You have more courage than I do. And I've stared into the eye of the enemy. Take this. It's my weekly pay. I can't bear to feel its weight.
You get paid 3,000 gold a week? Jesus. That's pretty good for someone who's useless. Alright, goodbye. I've completed my 163rd task. Oh, and my 162nd. I bested the first sword of the Alfar in single combat. As a reward, she's granted me her blade, which was a decidedly crappy weapon for such an important warrior. I have successfully notified the families of soldiers from Apatir that their loved ones have perished. A grim task, to be sure. Alright. I think malicious practices is going to be our next order of business. I wonder if culling is like a specific quantity. Yeah, I always wonder that when they say we're culling this or that. Like, how do you know how much to cull? What's the appropriate amount to cull? That fucking song always starts when I get here,
arrived,
and then it cuts itself off. It's really weird.
Greetings. I've got plenty of supplies if you've got plenty of coin.
Long sort of gluttony. Thanks for your sword, first sword. I just took it and sold it. Okay.
Come back again.
Typically, culling is targeted cull from the French word for testicle. What? Which also means degenerate. Culling is the act of weeding out the undesirable stock. Targeted, unless it's to control a population, in which case there is a specific amount. You just keep on culling until only the master race remains. Seems like a terrible idea. Like... Seems like a terrible idea. Broken tower time. But I think I'm done. What time is it? It's 10 o'clock. My time. I think I'm gonna stop here. Let's see what I'm looking at here as far as time played. Time played check. 136.5 hours. Hunting season is a sort of culling. Yeah. Yeah, I know that. Duck, duck, gofu? What? Played a lot of hours of this game, and I still have quite a bit of this game left. So anyway, that's going to do it for this episode. Thank you for watching. This has been Josiah Plays Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning.